Hey, what's going on YouTube? Adam C here. Thanks for watching, everyone. So, almost 2 months have passed now since I got my shipment from the Wonder of Cichlids from Trevor O'Shea. If you guys remember that watched the video, I picked up 4 fish, had them in quarantine for quite a long time. Nothing wrong with the fish by any means, it's just a good practice. So I had them in quarantine for a while. And after that video, I promised, or at the end of that video, I promised you guys, once I got them all in the 220, that I'd give you guys an update once they settled in. So that day is today. All 4 are doing very, very well. I was a little concerned at their size. I knew what size I ordered them at, so I expected them to come at this size. But I was a little worried that some of the bigger fish would kind of go after them, but they never really did. Even though you see the Nototania today kind of being an a-hole to everybody, but you know, that's the way it goes. You guys all know that, who keep any kind of fish tank. So the 4 fish that I got from the Wonder of Cichlids are lithobates. Kind of an unusual one because his blaze is so wide, it covers darn near half his body. An iceberg frieri, Chilo tilapia rhodesi, and I think I mentioned before, the reason I got him was I got rid of my clown loaches a while ago for some of you that were subscribed then and watched. The reason for that is I wanted to get them in a more suitable tank, but those clown loaches really ate a lot of snails, and I do have Malaysian trumpet snails in this tank. I have for years, but the clown loaches kept them under control. So when the clown loaches left, I needed a substitute, a different fish that would eat snails, and a Chilo rhodesi is one of the few haps that will, along with a Trematocranus placodon. If you guys ever have those, they also eat snails. So, side note, if you guys have snails, a Chilo tilapia rhodesi can help you out with that. I can hear him chewing on the snails when I'm watching TV from 25 feet away. I can hear him cracking those shells open. Sorry, I got off topic there. But I got him, and also got a Mylochromis plagiotania. Pretty rare type of Mylochromis you don't see very often, so I jumped on that. I wasn't sure how he'd do in here. I thought he would do well, but he's done very well after about the first week. He struggled a little bit, but now he's settled in nicely. And actually, a different fish from a local fish store I added in here today from out in quarantine is a red flush Lethrinops, so I'll show you him as well. So let's take a quick peek at them. Here's that lithobates I was telling you about. A lot of you guys have seen him before. His blaze is just really, really unusual and really good looking. I didn't go to Trevor intending to buy this fish. He wasn't on my wish list, but he recommended that I try him out, and I am certainly glad that he did. You can see him from across the room with that blaze. Next up is the iceberg frieri. Not the rarest fish in the world, but a really, really nice fish. You guys know I've kept mainly the larger haps for quite a long time now, close to 5 years. So to get one of these guys back in here is really cool. Since I just haven't had one for so long, it's nice to see him back in the tank. Next up, let's see, where's everyone at here? There's the Mylochromis plagiotania. When I got him, he was a little bit more colored up. They almost kind of color up like a red-cap Lethrinops. But as to be expected, he colored down once he got in here with fish that were twice his size. So I'm by no means disappointed in that. I expected that. As long as he's healthy, I'm happy. So I'm happy because he's doing really well in here. And where's the other guy at? There's the Chilo tilapia rhodesi. That is the 4th fish that I got from the Wonder of Cichlids in that order. He's doing really, really well. Like I said earlier, I catch him eating snails all the time, which is almost the 100% reason that I got him for. Granted, they're cool looking, but I really needed a fish in here that could eat some snails for me. And so far, he's doing his job. And last but not least, and he's kind of struggling in here today, and that's from my local fish shop, and that's that red flush Lethrinops back there. I'm going to have to keep an eye on him. I've had him in quarantine, but like any fish, when you add him to the tank, he's pretty stressed out. So we're probably going to feed here real quick and then shut the lights off, and fingers crossed. There's no guarantees on adding any new fish. So anyway, there's a quick update on just the new fish. I'm not going to go over any of the existing ones. Most of you guys are pretty familiar with them. Oh, I did have the gar in quarantine. I don't know if you've seen him in here, but he's in here now. Starting to get some good color, but they take such a long time to color up. I don't expect him to have full color until he might be 8 or 9 inches. And he may not even then get full color. But cool fish to have nonetheless. So you can see, doing very well. I think I have 17 or 18 fish in here now, which is about the limit of what I like to keep. So from now on, any fish that goes in, I will be subtracting a fish out. Not that I couldn't add more, it's just kind of a personal preference thing. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button and also subscribe if you'd like. I would appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.